Hey everyone, Cranberry Alarm, Ri3D here. Today we're going to be going over de-algaeifying the reef. So here we're very fortunate enough to get a full team version of the reef here. We got the anti-mark version of the coral tree and another version, the thrifty pot version, made with gussets and 1 1/4 PVC pipe. So yeah, we're just going to talk about kind of how the algae kind of sits in here and how that all looks. So for the most part, the algae sits in here really well, and for also to note, the PVC will move around a bit more than the steel version will. That's due to the nature of it, but they are really representative of kind of how the field will act. But for the most part, the algae is in here pretty well. It should be pretty clear of these two edges up here. So depending on how the ball is, we've noticed that some of the balls that we have are pretty egg-shaped in a few different ways. So on this, there's plenty of clearance here. Not a lot of clearance here. If I take this ball out and probably put it back in, I might get a different result. Yeah, for the most part, if I even come from the bottom and just hit up, it still sits in there pretty nicely. There it came out a little bit. I can grab it and move out a little bit, but the ball rolls. Kind of hitting from the sides, doesn't do a whole lot, and it looks like there it actually kind of like lodged itself on the upper side, so there I have clearance. So these things might be moving around just a little bit and might lodge themselves in different ways inside the reef spokes. But yes, that's the L2, the L3 slot. This is the L3, L4 slot, which kind of, they act pretty much the same. And even hitting from the top, you can't just regularly hit it out. And according to what we have seen, the outer edge of the algae sits about 2 inches away from this wall. So if your bumpers are greater than 2 inches, which our bumpers will be sitting at 3.5 inches in total, that means that to be able to de-algaeify the reef, you have to extend outside your frame perimeter. So we were looking at a couple ways of doing that, and we landed upon this design, which is a simple wheel intake that we're going to be using here to kind of demonstrate different points that we can use to basically eject the algae out. So let's go and do it. So we're going to start with showing the wheel from the bottom. We're going to do the bottom and the top, and we'll show kind of a few different points. So we'll start all the way kind of on the very back edge, almost at the center point of it. Make sure I'm going the right way. All right, here we go. So there on the bottom, we're not getting a whole lot of grab. It looks like we're probably hitting a few things. Gotcha. So if you were able to fit between them, maybe you'd have a bit better results. We're coming out a little bit farther. Okay, about a little bit more farther. There we had some pretty good results. Out a little bit farther. There was really nicely. And basically almost kind of out to this back edge right here. And there we were able to get it out. Let's go ahead and demonstrate the L2, L3 slot also. We'll start on the bottom here. There we go. And then go down just a little bit. There we go. And there you go. So it seems like when we put the wheel on the bottom side, we seem to have the best results near the outer edge of the ball. So let's go and try the top edge now. And so you do need a little bit of compression on it to get it to come out, but it looks like it comes out a little bit nicer than the bottom side does, and it kind of pivots around this top edge right here. There you go. We'll move out a little bit further. And we are moving ourselves a little bit just to the nature of holding this, but I think it is representative. There, we moved quite a bit. Here, we'll try revving it up and get closer. There you go. So it pulls it out very, very nicely. And let's go and just try on the very, very outer edge. And there you go. And that basically shows our prototype of de-algaeifying the reef. We really believe that being able to remove algae from the reef is going to be super important for a number of reasons. You can score the algae. It allows you to score more coral. And plenty more reasons like that. It enables a lot more parts of the game. And that'll about do it for de-algaeifying the reef. Thank you guys for watching. And be sure to check out more Cranberry Alarm Ri3D videos on Fun Robotics Network.